Welcome to my teeny tiny talk show. This week we're here with Scaachi Koul, who is a writer at BuzzFeed, and today we're going to talk about something VVV serious, you guys. Bullying and online harassment. A quick nod to Anti-Bullying Day with the prevalence of online trolling, online harassment, and generally people on the internet telling you to kill yourself. So we wanted to talk to Scaachi Koul because she herself has suffered some of these horrible instances and also has a lot of chic things to say on the matter. I know that we've talked briefly before about how you feel that there is an important distinction between cyberbullying or bullying and harassment.
Well, I mean, harassment's illegal and the kind of harassment we see online is often targeted. And I think bullying is often very targeted, but there is a legal distinction to be made about the differences between the two. I think more often than not, when you see bullying, it is just harassment. Even when we look at it with kids in high school, I mean, if somebody's calling you a slut because you're a girl, that's an easy go-to. If someone's calling you a faggot, if you're getting shit because you're not white, all of these are very basic tenets of what harassment and targeted aggression looks like. But it's really easy to say bullying because that's it's a nice soft word and you can
very cuddly.
Yeah, you can roll it around your mouth and yeah, exactly. It's very like Dennis the Menace and boys will be boys, and it's something that you can get over it very easily, and as if it dissipates when you leave junior high or whatever.
Do you think it's almost should we advocate to almost get it do away with the bullying terminology?
Yeah, I don't think it works. I don't think it works, especially now when we see how people are treated online. I don't know how you would call that anything other than harassment and abuse.
Yeah, straight up.
I don't know. The
Legit
word bullying
abuse.
is so flaccid to me for things like that.
Who are the people who tend to be marginalized the most and attacked the most?
Women, black women, brown women, women of color, broadly speaking, indigenous women, queer women. People of color generally, anybody with a disability that they talk about or that you can see. Trans people is also a big, I mean, it's any group that is not considered representative of the majority.
Yeah.
So if you've got anything.
And what's the majority?
Yeah, white dudes are fine. White dudes are fine. They're very comfortable. They're really mad at me, but they're doing a great job.
What are some of the things that you found the most perplexing or surprising or hurtful?
Well, this morning a guy just sent me a bunch of tweets saying that my country of origin does honor killings, and then he also called me a fat Muslim lesbian.
Wait, okay, quick cue. Isn't your country of origin Canada?
Correct. Some of the stuff that I get starts out as real anger. They're mad at me, and then if you talk to them for a few minutes or if they start DMing you, it will very quickly turn into them asking me out. I hate you, you make me mad. And then within an hour, it's, hey, I live in Brampton and I can drive down to that mall over there and maybe we can meet. There was one guy who made 6 separate accounts.
Brampton, quick shout out to My Gay Michael's hometown.
They just want attention, and first they're mad that you don't give them attention, or they're mad that you get more than they do, and then when you turn to them, sometimes it can turn into that, which is interesting, at least. It's eye-opening.
How can we address this issue? How can we make it better? Is it education in school?
It is.
What are your thoughts on this?
It's that. I mean, if you can get a teenage boy when he's 13, then you got him.
Yeah.
Sex ed programs rarely discuss things like consent. And if you can get him, and girls too, it's not acceptable that girls have sort of inherited the kind of patriarchal thinking of being mean to other girls is okay. If you can get them at a younger age and explain why these things don't make any sense, then you've got them, I think, for a really long time. But you can't go to somebody at 35 and say your behavior's f***ed up. On the issue of platforms, I mean, none of these platforms give a shit. Twitter has been up and running for 10 years, and they've just now started to pay attention to the fact that they have a harassment issue, and it's because high-profile women have been getting the shit kicked out of them, and they're leaving.
Leslie Jones pick,
right? I don't understand how it took you 10 years to fix this. And even then, the solutions that they're putting in place is, they added a new button when you report that says that you can say this person is attacking me or targeting me based off of race, religion, ethnicity, blah, blah, blah. And it's now?
Yeah.
I've been saying that everybody's been saying that for a while. And just now you put that in, it doesn't actually mean those people get suspended. Twitter can suspend people and you can get your account back if you just delete that tweet, and then they can come back to yell at you. It's not an auto block at all. They don't care. And part of that is because they don't hire women. They don't hire women of color. They don't have, I don't know how many.
Queer voices.
Well, they have they have a few, but it's where are those people in the company? How do you utilize those people that you hire? And why do you have them there? Do you have them there because you want to listen to them or because you're trying to check some boxes?
Thank you so much to Scaachi Koul for being on the Teeny Tiny Talk Show this week. You can actually hear more from her and her like amazing opinions and stories and treasures in her upcoming book, which is called One Day We'll All Be Dead and None of This Will Matter, which is coming out in March. And thank you. Yay! Don't forget to subscribe to the Teeny Tiny Talk Show.